Donald Trump was back on the campaign trail Thursday, this time in the critical battleground state of Ohio, where he had a message for his followers.
I would like to promise and pledge to all of my voters and supporters and to all of the people of the United States that I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
Trump was following up on a debate moment that made headlines around the world when he was asked by debate moderator Chris Wallace if he would continue the American tradition of accepting the election result, win or lose, and that led to this exchange between Trump and Democrat Hillary Clinton.
But that the loser concedes to the winner and that the country comes together in part for the good of the country. Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Well,
okay?
Chris, let me respond to that because that's horrifying. You know, every time Donald thinks things are not going in his direction, he claims whatever it is rigged against him.
Trump's refusal to pledge to abide by the results no matter what could worsen his relations with some Republicans who worry that his falling poll numbers now put congressional candidates at risk of losing. Republican strategist John Fury.
Most polls show that about 75 to 80% of the Republican base still strongly supports Donald Trump. And so the establishment figures might be the ones on the outside looking in. And so this has also caused some discord. And all these things have helped Hillary Clinton, who's really kind of stayed out of the headlines and kind of run her own campaign.
Trump now trails Clinton by about 7 points in national polls, a decline that began after the first presidential debate in late September. Even though Trump's supporters cheered his debate performances and his aggressive critique of Clinton, Trump's temperament became a central issue, says Matt Dallek.
The debates do matter in this election, and they might matter more in this election than they have in previous elections, partly because both candidates are fairly disliked. There's a great question in part for Donald Trump about temperament, and for Hillary Clinton it's about trust.
With the debates now behind them, both candidates are focused on getting out the vote efforts in the final few weeks. Voters in more than 30 states are already casting early ballots, including these in Tennessee. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.